What's going down, everybody? It's Daryl, DWES Enterprise. Y'all know who it is. Today, as you can see, this ain't no carpet. This is actually maintenance time. You guys know I always do the majority of the maintenance. Gotta get up because I got a cramp. But today we're actually going to replace the rotors and the pads on a DWES ENT van. So here's what we got. So if we look in there, you got, and I'm gonna show you guys, there's 0 pad on there. I don't know, some of you guys may be able to tell, some of you guys may not, but I'll show you guys. So I've been having scratching, I'll probably say it started like mid last week, and then it just kept getting worse. But these rotors came on here, not ideal for this type of vehicle. I don't know, they were already on there. You really don't need slotted and drilled. It makes no sense on this type of vehicle. So what I did was got me a new rotor. You guys can see it's just a standard, and then I ended up getting some really good pads. They're actually low dust because they're carbon fiber ceramic. You guys can see that there. So they got a lot of meat on them. And the reason why I did the low dust, because the car wash I go to, man, they don't really do a good job when it comes to cleaning the wheels. So if I can clean them right now while the wheels are off, this shouldn't have too much dust. So it should just be routine cleanings, right? But got some good pads there. I'm gonna take this off. For those of you that don't know how to do this, of course you wanna, and I don't have a big old jack. I only have, this is the first time me jacking the van up, so I'm using the original jack that it comes with, but I also have a jack stand. So make sure you guys do your due diligence when it comes to safety. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull off this caliper, and you have this bolt here. Let me do it this way. So you got this bolt here, and then there's one on the very bottom of that. All right, so there's only 2. I don't think you need to pull off the actual caliper. This is the caliper bracket, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know, but typically you don't. I'll probably just do it actually just to clean it up, because these haven't been touched in a while. And then we're gonna pull off the rotor. So come back to you in a second. All right, y'all, so it's finally out. Pretty hard, mainly because the bolts they were in there. Someone put like some crazy Loctite on there. You can see the greenish yellow portion at the bottom of that bolt there. So I couldn't really break it off, and I have a breaker right here, but I couldn't really figure out, like, I couldn't get the right angle, like, so then I had to, I was using a regular socket. I was hitting it with a hammer, nothing, you know, just to get that initial just oomph, you know, that torque. So then what I did was I put my my ratchet on there and got the handle to my my jack, and then kind of got it from all the way over here. So then I was pulling it down here, and that gave me what I needed. So the next step, one thing I wanted to tell you guys, I probably need wheel bearings too. You hear how you can hear them? You shouldn't be able to hear them. So that's the next thing. I'm gonna buy some of those. You should never be able to hear them, mainly because they should be packed with grease, and that grease should lubricate them. Again, this thing has like 260,000 miles, so it is a lot of miles. I do need a full front suspension makeover. So depending on what happens with this particular van, I'm gonna do it. I need motor mounts. I need a couple other things, but let me get this here. You can kind of just see what we're talking about. Got bushings here that are going out, or they're already out, but lower bushings already done for. Control arm bushings. So I mean, really, if I do it myself, I can get down with it, but it'll drive like a Cadillac again once I do everything. Let's get to these pads. I don't have my gloves on, so I'm just gonna hit it with these. There's no meat on there. No meat, man. So, and I think this is a good one. Let me see the other one. Yeah, it's even worse. There's no meat. And the crazy thing is the sensor, this little piece right there on the end of it. It's not gonna, that little piece on the left, it's like to the point to, you know, usually it sticks out a little further. This will tell you last second. Now to give you an idea, these are the new ones. So you can see the difference on how thick. I don't want to touch them other ones, but I'll do it like this. That way you can kind of get an idea. There we go. So this little piece here, and this is for people who are interested in this stuff, all right, versus that. So I'm gonna clean it all up. And then the other thing too I wanted to show you guys was the rotor. If you look, again, I've had this for a little over 2 years, and I never, even when I got it, I didn't change them. There's a lip here that's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be pretty flush. It's hard to tell, but if you look like right over here, you can actually see a nice shiny reflection of the lip. So it's just a little lip that's sticking up on the end because this face has been worn down. And then the other side too. So out with that. And we're going to these. So there's no lip, it's all flat all the way across. So that way when your pad sits on there the other way, it's gonna sit on a flush surface. So, or on a flat surface to be flush. So anyway, let me clean this up. I got some parts, cleaner, degreaser, and then I got my anti-seize, and I got some caliper grease. So what I'll do is I'll clean up these bolts here, put some more grease on them, and then the anti-seize, I like to put a little bit on the back. The caliper grease is for that. So what that does, oh, and then also you want to put a little bit of caliper grease on here too, or anti-seize, it just depends. What that does, so you don't have any screeching. So yeah, let's get it in. All right, y'all, so let's take a look. not 100% done. I gotta tighten down the bolts, the 4 bolts, but you guys can see the meat is on there. So for me, what I like to do, the back of the pad, I like to put some anti-seize on the back. I just do the whole thing. It doesn't matter. Just when you power wash, some of that will come off anyway. It's really so it doesn't scrape up against here and then make noise. Also, you have your hardware. I like to do the bottom that touches the bracket, and then the face of it, or the top of it, that actually touches the pad. I'll put some grease on there. The whole back piece, and then just where the pad touches. But other than that, tighten this stuff down, take this bungee off. Never forget your bungee. The bungee helps you helps the caliper hang, so it's not hanging from the brake line. No? Alright, y'all, so that's it. All done. I did clean the inside, the complete inside of the wheel. Looks good. Got a little bit of stuff in there, but I'm not worried too much. And then I just need to get in there, but I'll do that later. God damn. I just had some candy, so yeah. But this is just a real quick cleaning. Anyway, all done. It's hard to see in there, but you guys can see them. Looking real good. Anyway, I'm gonna end it. I gotta do the other side real quick. I know what it is. It's DWES for life, y'all.